What's going on, guys? King Shrats here, back in the video on the channel, and today we are back with another episode of the highest rated pizzeria in my area. This is probably like episode 77 of all the pizza places that I've done, but this time, because of the Little Caesars debacle, everybody was saying it's not real pizza, which I'm well aware of, but I had to try it. So we went to a real deal pizzeria in my stomping grounds of North Jersey. It's known as Tavolinos Pizzeria and is located in Wallington, New Jersey. And on Google, it had a 4.5 star rating, and on DoorDash, it's relatively new. It had a 4.6 star rating out of 82 ratings. Truthfully, I had seen this place a lot, and this is gonna sound like I was trying to go on a date with this pizza, but this is the true story. It popped up on my Explorer page on Instagram a lot, and it looked good, and I wanted to slide in the DMs because I was like, man, this is looking kind of good. So I never did, and it was like a missed opportunity. But one day, which was today, I hopped on TikTok, and they popped up on my For You page. Same video, and I'm like, all right, I gotta do something. So I went back to Instagram and noticed that my best friend liked the video. And I was like, you ain't getting this before I do, bro. Sorry. Nah, I'm just playing. But they specialize in square pies, and what I did today was I got a nice square pizza that is a half and half, and I'm gonna show y'all. I'm not gonna lie, I've seen it already. So this is for y'all. Look. Can you feel it? Bruh. They are known for what is called the smokey roni pizza, which is what you see on this side. They crisp the pepperoni up, and it's got these cups that you know is just, I can see them. I'm just looking at these cups with the grease in them, and I'm just, hooey. And everybody says that you have to serve it with this. Now, this is Mike's Hot Honey. Some of you have probably heard of it, and everybody keeps telling me you gotta try it. I've never actually tried it, but I'm not gonna put the hot honey on just yet. I gotta have a bite without it, because I need to see it, and I need to stop talking. That's a good sign. The crust looks immaculate. The crust looks immaculate. Look at this. Y'all see the cups? Y'all see what I'm talking about? The cups right there? Yeah, the cups. Look at them. Oh my goodness. I don't even... Where do I start? Shh. The pepperoni cups got that nice crunch, and you can just taste good sauce. And if you look to the side profile, it's not too thick that you're just chewing dough forever, but it's got a nice crunch to that. That should be illegal. I should have slid in y'all DMs a long time ago. This is your sign. You miss 100% of the chance you don't take 100% of those. If this is even slightly good, I think we're gonna have to just stop the video here. My hands are so greasy that I can't open it. That's not a lie. Hold on. That wasn't a lie. What is that? What is that? What is that? Hold on. Y'all like end pieces? Or no? Y'all know I'm about to spill this all over your face. Okay. Let's see if what the hype was all about this hot honey on this pizza. You can actually order it from the pizzeria. They give it to you like a condiment, so the anticipation's killing me. have I been? That's different, but like, that's like an overload of good. That's a party. That is just, now, you add that nice smoky pepperoni, right? With the sauce, good cheese, good crust, the whole 9 yards. Now I just added sweet and spicy, but like a honey. I think I'm done. I'll see you guys later. We're just gonna end with that right there. Okay? Bye. No, in all seriousness, like, look at this crust with that honey drip. Like, look at that. Alone, that's very good. Alone, this is very good. That's the collab I never knew I always wanted. Fantastic. Big chunks of plum marinara sauce with tomato. Yeah. No, we can vibe with this. Wow. I don't have to choose me. I have to eat this whole thing. I love a good square pizza. I love a good square pizza that's perfectly cooked with good ingredients, nice crust. Never really get better than this. I'm just going to do this and act like I didn't eat it all. Fantastic. And on this side, what we have is a half nona's pie. Now, nona is basically Italian for grandma. It's like your nice little old lady that cooks all the food. If you're Spanish, it's like abuela. You know, you get it. So that's what nona is. Grandma pizza, nice thick tomatoes, nice mozzarella, usually a little basil on there. So we got that, and I added some breaded chicken to it just because. So here we go. It looks like it's just got a nice. Can I just eat one of these chickens first? Hold on. Let me just see. That's big chicken. All right. Let's dance. That's fantastic. Again, these pizzas, like the slices, are just hearty. Like, nice, thick sauce. Nice weight to it. Just enough cheese. It's not drowning in cheese, but it's got enough on there. The quality of the cheese is good as well. And again, fan of that crust. Like, take a look at that crust again. You know what I'm saying? Some pizzas' crust is just mediocre, but I feel like if you put, is that a pepper? Mm-hmm. Some pepperoni cups are just serious too. Alright, let's do the honey. I feel like I've been sleeping under a rock. Why has no one ever told me putting honey on your pizza is like a massive dub like this? I don't know if my mic's gonna pick it up, but the breaded chicken is like right on point. There's a crisp to it. And again, see this right here? I'm trying to show you like the chunks. That's very important when you got like a nice thick grandma pie or a nona's pie. Same idea. Yes, it's good. I don't want to put it down. When I get those big tomato chunks that burst in your mouth, stop. It just adds more flavor layers to it. And then you can get a little of this honey on there. Okay. Stop. I'm gonna bust this. You saved some. See? I'm not being greedy. Anytime I review a new pizza place, I always have to try a sandwich. And I went with one of my favorites again. If you watched my last episode that I did at Rose's Pizzeria, which was the pizza before Little Caesars, you would see one of my favorite sandwiches, which is a cold sub parmesan. So that is what I got again. If you don't know, let me break it down for you while I hold this bad boy up and watch out. Marvel at its beauty. What you have in a cold sub parm: ham, salami, capicola, I can't say that, gabagool, melted mozzarella, and I got tomatoes, oil vinegar, nice bread. Ready? Y'all hear that? But look at the inside. Again, inside of the bread is soft. A lot of people think that this is not good, but you see that? That's what we're looking for. You want on the outside, soft on the inside. Cold cuts look good. Mozzarella looks, okay, who's ready? First things first, the cold cuts are delicious. Very good. But, as we do not cap in our endeavors here. Y'all see that? I'm all a fan of crusty bread. But this is almost like a baguette. Personally, I don't really like baguette bread for what you're seeing right there. Every time I bite it, I gotta really work to get it off. Stop. The cold cuts is my favorite part of the sandwich. Anytime I get this. And maybe this is a good deterrent because of the bread, I can't take big bites. And you know when I take bites, it's usually like half the damn sandwich. But if I do, I almost can't get the bread off. Small bites are perfect. So, the fat kid in me is a little let down. But the sandwich is very good. These sandwiches are simple. There's nothing about them that's stunt food. When people talk about stunt food, it's about like throwing crazy stuff on sandwiches. You know, like a mac and cheese and all kinds of like crazy French fries and sitting. I like that kind of food. But what I also like are simple foods, where it is all about the execution. You can buy these cold cuts anywhere, you just gotta find the right ones. Can't toast the bread too much, but that's it. It's all about that. And where it comes to pizza around here, that's really what you're getting. And this sandwich, which is one of my favorites, is a prime example of that. I'd have some of these that aren't so good. Also, low-key, if you're not new to the channel, you've been watching for a while, can you believe that I put tomatoes on my food now? I'm eating one right now. Uncooked tomato. We're moving up. But, same thing with the pizza. You know, you can get chicken from anywhere. Pepperoni from anywhere. It's about executing the ingredients, having the right amount on each. I still think Rose's has a better sandwich, but that's my favorite sandwich of all sandwiches. And the only thing I'm knocking points off for me is that this bread, like I said, is closer to a baguette. Most pizza places, it's more of like semolina bread, which is my thing. This is the texture of a baguette. Still like it though. I just know that's gonna make my teeth hurt. Now, I gotta do one more thing. I have to try it, right? You have to. Let's get a little honey. Yeah, it works on there too. Not as good. It's all about the cold cuts with those. It's all about it. Roses I would give a 9 out of 10. This I would give an 8.5. Again, I'm knocking a 1.5 off just for the bread. Baguette's not my thing. But I would still happily eat this whole thing. But we gotta make a whole video. Now moving right along, because I always do everything backward, we're gonna go with the appetizer, which is what I got here. Drunken rice balls, Drunken mini rice balls. Now these are mini. Rice balls usually are a little bigger, but you get 4 in an order. Rice balls, if you don't know what they are literally balls of rice on the inside. I don't know what's inside of here, but for the most part, some have cheese, but that's Parmesan, so this one probably doesn't. There's usually meat, usually sometimes there's some kind of peas, but it all depends on who made it and like what region of Italy that you're from. The Drunken aspect just means covered in vodka sauce. You get it? Covered in vodka, right? So I noticed that a lot of their menu had Drunken items on it. There's a Drunken chicken parm, there was a Drunken pasta, so I'm going to guess that they're proud of their vodka sauce. We are going to test that today. All right, let's bust a ball open. Ooh, I like the crust on already. Good. All right, so they just went straight rice ball. Not a problem with that at all. Looks good. Oh, there's peas in here. Right? Is that a pea? Yeah, it's a pea. A lot of times there are peas in here. Sometimes there's meat. But I'm going to get some of this sauce. I also noticed that they didn't drown it in vodka sauce, which I did like. Sometimes people, they go overboard with vodka sauce. It's a very strong flavor. You don't want 88 pounds of vodka sauce on it because then it's going to get soggy. When it's soggy, it's no good. That is a well-seasoned rice ball. Parmesan cheese I'm getting too. The vodka sauce is actually exceptional. I can see why they're proud of it. It's damn good. That is a damn good rice ball. Fried well enough that it kept its integrity. I know people like to do this test, right? People love to do that test to see if something's got a nice crust to it. It does, but you can still cut it with a spoon, which for me is always a good test indicator. And again, that vodka sauce is fantastic. That is an exceptional vodka sauce. Slide over, honey. And again, bravo for not like going overboard in the vodka sauce. Like, yes, it's Drunken, but it's not wasted, okay? It's responsible. The rice itself still has a good texture to the rice, but it's not like it's falling apart, which I like a lot. I gotta get one more bite. This is good. Love, love, love their vodka sauce. And the thing that really brings it together is that hint of the Parmesan cheese I'm getting going through it. And the sweetness from the peas. There's not a million peas in here, but a lot of Italians put peas. And even I've seen it in some pastas as well. But rice balls usually have it too. Stop eating. This is where it goes wrong for me because I want to eat it. One more bite. Deal? All right, one bite. I'm just gonna grab it in my hands. I'm not trying to be shy here. All right, let's take a look at the inside. One more time. Nice job. Very nice job. I eat those all day. Dangerous. And filling. I think the order for your appetizers was $10, and it says mini, but they're freaking big. But a normal rice ball is twice the size of that, which is usually huge. One rice ball at most pizza places will run you about $5. Here you get 4 small ones, which are probably the size of 2 to 2.5 of them, for about $10.50, I think the order was. And it's covered in vodka sauce, and it's done right. So, sorry for licking my fingers, but it's good vodka sauce. I'm big on value for dollar. Value for dollar, it's definitely worth it. Same thing goes with everything else I've had too here. Because this pizza is very hearty. I'm gonna get one more piece of pepperoni. And of course, because I'm backwards again, Now we're gonna try the soup. Again, if you are a friend of the channel, you know that if I review a pizza place and this is on the menu, this is one of my go-to always get it items. I try to get similar items so I have a good reference point, unless they are known for something, which is why I usually switch up the pizza or we'll do a most popular appetizer. But in this case, this thing you see right here, this is pasta. Okay, the correct pronunciation is pasta fagioli. That's what you'll see on the menu. If you are like me and you grew up around a lot of Italian Americans, which I did, this is known as pasta fagioli. I have seen the white version and the red version. But what I noticed right away when I opened this bad boy up, because I did, just to kind of see what I was working with, is this is almost a cross between the two, and it's thicker than I've ever seen. Stop. Look how thick this is. Look, I'm coming in for real thing. Look at this. Let me come in for real thing. Like super thick. And what it is pasta with beans and small little pastini pieces. And it's just so good. And again, I say this every time. This is what you would see. Sorry about that. I had to wait for Toretto to stop because I live in a hot spot for traffic. Anyway, I say this every time. This is what you would call like an Italian kind of like a hood meal. Not hood, but it's a meal that's inexpensive to make. So it's very popular because it can fill you up and it is delicious and it doesn't cost a lot. That is different in a good way. It's much thicker, much heartier. I'm getting the garlic, the tomatoes, a little bit of oil. It's not oily as hell. There's not a film of oil on the top, which I see all the time. I hate making definitive statements. This is one of the better pasta fazzolis I've ever had. And I love this stuff. What I think they did, which is a trick amongst a lot of people that cook with inexpensive things, is they took some of the beans and they kind of like mashed them against the side when they cooked it, so it makes it thicker. It's a little trick people do. And I really like that. I just want to dip stuff in it too. Like a nice piece of bread. Hold on. Here, I'm gonna do a piece of bread with the cold cut. Gotta do this. Let me see. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah. A lot of times you order pasta fagioli, they serve it with bread for this reason. This is definitely up there. I don't want to say it's the best because that's not right. And I don't want to have a recency bias. That is 100% right there with some of the best that I've had from any restaurant. Top notch. Overall, 4.5 stars out of 5. It's pretty appropriate. Everything's very, very, very good. I would probably even give it closer to about a 4.7, 4.8. The only thing that I have an issue with is the baguette. But it was really good in the pasta fagioli. And the pizza is, for what I got, I think it was like $25, $26. Normally, a Sicilian or a square pie in this area is going to run you at least 20 bucks. $27, $28 is a little more on the expensive side, but the ingredients are good, and I wouldn't necessarily say it's not worth it, but it's a lot of money to spend on a pizza. So I don't really necessarily think it's a bad thing, but you know, I'm from the trenches, so it's like when I see $28 for pizza, I'm like, hold on. Ooh, you know what I'm saying? But pepperoni cups, so nothing bad to say. Other than the bread. And I would definitely eat here again. I would like to eat here again. Like a $23 pizza, I've been like that. I don't know why, but the extra $5 is just like from the trenches, bro. Lovely. Very good stuff though. 100% will get it again. I see why they're popular. I see why people all over Instagram are trying to slide in the DMs like I did. But I got there first. I'm just playing. Anyway, that's going to be the end of the video. We'll be back tomorrow. More content. I love Data Hand Signs. They made it into YouTube.